The Secretary's desk has an announcement at this time. Would Dr. Ann Lebo please report backstage to the photography room? Again, would Dr. Ann Lebo please report backstage to the photography room?
It is now time to recognize more Proficiency Award winners for their outstanding supervised agricultural experience projects. The following awards were all made possible with support from our sponsors through the Iowa FFA Foundation. Austin Blevins of the Osceola Big Chief FFA chapter is the first place winner in the area of equine science entrepreneurship, sponsored by the Iowa State University Block and Bridle Club. Blevins shows and trains horses on the state and national level while also finding success in horse sales. He has been actively involved with learning about breeding and selecting animals that best fit his program. He has 8 horses in inventory as well as a donkey. The runner-up in this category is Lily Henry of the Central Lion FFA chapter at Rock Rapids.
Callie Lynch of the Cascade FFA chapter is the first place winner in the area of equine science placement, which is sponsored by the Iowa Horse Council. Lynch worked nearly 500 hours at Inspiration Stables. In her role at the stables, she aided special needs kids with therapeutic riding, assisted in horse training, and executed day-to-day animal husbandry tasks. In preparation for each class, she evaluated the temperament of the horses to match each of the students. She made certain to understand the needs of each participant. The runner-up in this area is Kent Sponseller from the Nevada FFA chapter.
Hayden Holdgrafer of the Easton Valley FFA chapter at Preston is the winner in the area of forage production, sponsored by Agzaga. Over 2 years, Holdgrafer has doubled his hay ground acres and diversified his products to include high-quality alfalfa for dairy farmers and grass waterway bales for feedlot producers. Holdgrafer has learned the best management practices for forage production and has used his skills to expand his operation while increasing his yield by 33%. Holdgrafer plans to continue his education at Easton Valley High School in 2022. The runner-up in this area is Cody Felt of the Adele DeSoto Minburn FFA chapter.
Sponsored by Four Seasons Fundraising, Brady Van Matron of the Sheldon FFA chapter is the winner in the area of fruit production. Brady has invested nearly 1,200 hours in his SAE. He works at the local farm caring for a 12-acre strawberry patch. Brady has learned an immense amount through his experiences of picking strawberries, weeding the fields, operating irrigation, and working with customers. Brady is a senior at Sheldon High School. The runner-up in this area is Trenton Iberg of the Williamsburg FFA chapter.
Hannah Bedwell of the Interstate 35 FFA chapter at Truro is the winner in the area of goat production, sponsored by the Iowa Meat Goat Association. Since 2003, Bedwell has been involved with myotonic meat goats and has taken her interests and applied them to her own SAE. Now she raises over 35 head in her herd. She manages herd health and is active in developing the best genetics and breeding practices. With her operation, Hannah's Upside Down Goats, she uses her skills and experience to advocate and educate about the Myotonia goat breed. Our runner-up is Danielle Rawson from the Northland FFA chapter at Troy Mills.
Luke Holdgraver of the Northeast FFA chapter at Ghost Lake is the winner in the area of grain production, which is sponsored by Heartland Co-op. For the past 3 years, Luke has worked over 3,000 hours on his family's farm, acquiring a wealth of skills. In 2020, Luke progressed his SAE by obtaining his very own land through a crop share partnership with his sister and local neighbor. This 80-acre crop share partnership has enabled Luke to gain numerous connections, understand crop inputs and expenses firsthand, and gain an immense amount of knowledge. Luke is a junior at Northeast High School and plans to attend Iowa State University after graduation. He aspires to be a grain farmer in the future. The runner-up in this category is Jared Kruger from the Sibley-Ocheyedan FFA chapter.
Logan Evans of the Griswold FFA chapter is the winner of Landscape Management, sponsored by Iowa FFA Foundation through the Gold Standard Program. Evans works for the Wyman Lawn Service with a plan to own his own business. He has learned proper equipment maintenance, customer service, job pricing, and designing skills as he has acquired 760 hours of work in the past 2 years. Carter Hasselman of the West Lyon FFA chapter at Inwood is the runner-up in this area.
In the area of nursery operations, sponsored by Iowa FFA Foundation through the Gold Standard Program, our winner is Isabel Rosenboom of the West Lyon FFA chapter at Inwood. Rosenboom has invested nearly 200 hours working at the local greenhouse. Her responsibilities include care and maintenance of nursery plants and working with customer relations. Isabel will continue her high school education at West Lyon. The runner-up in this area was Katrina Hegeman of the South Winneshiek FFA chapter at Kalmar.
Dylan Dudley of the Northland FFA chapter at Troy Mills is the winner in the area of organic agriculture, sponsored by J. Ward Organics, LLC. Dudley worked over 140 hours in researching and developing aeroponics and organic production. He has developed skills within integrated pest management, transplanting, and harvesting produce. The runner-up in this area is John Driscoll of the Williamsburg FFA chapter.
In the area of outdoor recreation, sponsored by the Iowa Trappers Association, our winner is Spencer Ray from the Beckman Catholic FFA chapter at Dyersville. Spencer is employed at the Sundown Ski Resort as a skiing instructor. Ray assists skiers with safety and has demonstrated communication skills when working with clients. He logged over 142 unpaid hours in the past 3 years. The runner-up in this area is Emily Harris of the Central Lyon FFA chapter at Rock Rapids. The previous awards were all made possible with support from our sponsors through the Iowa FFA Foundation. Let's congratulate these Proficiency Award winners one more time.